Hey guys, and welcome back to another stream. We are going to go ahead and we are going to do the crossover event, the Final Fantasy 16 and 14 crossover event. And my goal is to get the best boy, both as a mount and a pet. So I am looking forward to this. And yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and upload the event stuff on YouTube separately. So if you're only looking for that, I'll have a link to it in the timestamps below, but I'll have it separately just as its own event element as well. Let me go ahead and get that set up and started. I hope you guys had a great day so far, though. I hope let me know what you've done so far today. Me, I just worked and had lunch, so nothing too exciting here. Alright, had to get a couple things set up. And now I believe we go to Ul'dah for this, so let's go ahead and make our way to Ul'dah. Oh, right, I need to be a fighter type class. Let's go Blue Mage. Alright, so I'm looking for... the Killer Instinct over there. Alright, let's go. At least I'm pretty sure it was the Killer Instinct, which I'm pretty sure just ran by. Well, that was not it. If you are watching this on replay, I apologize for getting turned around. There we are. Flustered Attendant. That sounds more like it. Nope. Alright. Let's confirm a couple things. I thought it was an Ul'dah. April 2nd, so it's already begun. Oh. So it is an Ul'dah. I'm looking for a land on fire, not Killer Instinct. Oops, daisy. Okay, and apparently my Blue Mage is not eligible for this. What about my Monk? Oh, it's not Blue Quest, it's a regular quest. Oops. what I get for not paying better attention or double checking before I started. There we are. The neophyte adventurer seeks the warrior of light. Forgive me my boldness, but you are Giselle Lightshield, are you not? Are you Giselle Lightshield? Or Giselle Lightsheld? I'm going to say yes. Then my research, then my search is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not share with me. Pray, remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Okay. Greetings, champion. Oh. 'Tis I who employ the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I request that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. Mom said he didn't sing it. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blushing scarlet. Their course is set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. A lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. I do not wish to make any claims with certainty, and yet, whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the scarlet star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the Burning Land from my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouement. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. Sure. The question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? I'll do this one. A place rich in corrupted crystal deposits? They can look quite fiery. Those crystals would have to be immense in size, akin to those which comprise the burning wall. Aye, that sight resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for Eastern Themelon and the infamous burning wall at once. Okay. Alright, to the burning wall. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure where that is. Maybe that's the burning wall? It does look quite flame-like. My mount can fly no higher! Yeah, these are made out of crystals too. It works. The Burning Wall. An apt name indeed. It is said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalabud pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglass is at the ready. Okay. And that's probably why they wanted us to be level 50 before. Survey your surroundings for anything out of the ordinary. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target an area and inspect it with your key. Left mouse key. Stat. Search for the unusual. Oh, look, there's a person there. I found something. And we go to rescue him. Hello? Oh, he's breathing. Good. Let me try to get his voice right. Where am I? What's going on? It's close enough, at least to my ears. Oh, you're in yours, yeah. We think you may have fallen out of the sky. A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd it may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero here is Giselle Lightsheld. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. Last thing I remember was the ruins. Oh. My head. Where? How did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a physician look over you. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? Sure. Hey, for once I don't get the babysitting job. That's cool. Alright, and I guess this is where we're going. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Sounds good. So, what do you need me for exactly? It was kind of you two to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physician also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up there? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. Ah, I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. I'm getting good at that. What of this city, Clive? Do any parts of Ul'dah strike you as familiar? No. Maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Ul'dah, then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Ul'dah and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelveswood is in order. Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Sure. Babysitter to the job. Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of neighboring settlements and ask if anyone has heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. All right. This entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. Giselle, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can sit out whenever you're ready. Oh, good. I'm ready now. 5 is ready to travel to Gridania. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Will we need mounts? I can actually teleport us there. Magic. Or airship. By airship. You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. Of course. Follow me. Giselle, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Yes? A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for, and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Agreed. Let's go. Oh. To feel that bracing wind, the duck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So, this is Gridania? It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it's best if I follow your lead. I is now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Clyde behind by entering different areas, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Clive join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Alright, let's go. That's not where we want to go. This tavern. It reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Okay. How about here? A chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once. I'm sure of it. But as for the when or the where... That wasn't it. Actually, we need to go this way. An impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Alright, we're going to pause here for about 30-ish seconds while we wait for a Twitch ad to run by. Actually, we'll wait for the ad to run. We'll go ahead and go to the next spot. Alright, wait a few more seconds. Okay. Twitch viewers should be able to see now. Cutscene. This is truly a beautiful place. Have you remembered anything else? Brief flashes of this and that, but nothing to suggest that I've been here before. I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful. And that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is quiet with the Ixal. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? Serious face. You there, this Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you all right? Captain Lightsheld, do you know this gentleman? He is a stranger who has lost his memory. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder seed seer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Stillglade Fen. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray, find me at Nofika's altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted entry into the Lotus Stand. Okay. Alright, and here we are. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Another cutscene. Greetings, honored guests. Commander Heloi has appraised me of your friend's condition. This is he? Yes. A pleasure to meet you. I am Khan Asena, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection? Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixal, a people who once dwelled here in the Twellswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Giselle has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Did that help you at all? A winged woman of volatile temperament, with power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's Primal are not one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumor-monger for moms around? Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts that I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. Told you I'm getting good at this. My brand. It's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury, nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making? How, then, am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Yeah, we'll help. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversary. Nope. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. Serious face. Alright, so now we know his origin, but now how do we get him back home? So, you think me from another world? And my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. A truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Giselle. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you're... The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you've the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Apkalu Falls. Do-do-do. Alright, Clive, you ready to go? Clive seems somewhat bemused. Gift with this one. Sorry, wrong voice. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkalu Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Why, it's da-da-da-da-da-da. Good. Not far then. Let's get on with it. I think I know where Apkalu Falls is, but, I got lost literally at the start of this, so... yeah. We go. Going the right way. This place... why here? Pretty fireflies. Probably not right here, though. Because this waterfall's where the legendary Archon Louis Soir gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Their purpose? To extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit? I know something is there. Why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence, words which brought him to pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more familiar with Ifrit. Yes? Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, 'tis likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus I've resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Okay, how's this going to play out? Here, where Archon Louis Soir paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance. And within the vision which takes form will you do battle with a phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Duty calls. Proceed. I think I should have just done this on my healer, but that's fine. Monk practice is fine too. Where has he sent us? You stand in the Battle of Embers, the site where the Amal-Jah summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. 'Tis but a convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno! Pretty. accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Boom! What's happening? Oh. This one's hairy. Oh. Ready when you are. Together, then. Right. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Giselle. Sure. Roar! During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. With a proper timing, you can use Dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy's attack. I'm terrible at that. Certain enemies' attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the Dodge action, quickly use the Dodge action. Okay. After executing a successful dodge, the Dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. Alright, so we got Flames and Dodge. Duty commenced. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Vroom! That's fine. These flames grow hotter. Watch yourself. Okay. Uh-oh. There's not anything I can do with that, is there? Okay. So that'll buy you some time? Okay. Defend Clive while he frees himself. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing 16 and they've got these active time maneuvers in that game too. So they're incorporating it pretty nicely, I feel like. I think so. Oh, see, my timing's been terrible. Feels bad. There we go. Precision counter, I just noticed that. We're wearing him down, guys. Oh. Cinematic scene. Don't step on me! Haha. Giselle. Thank you, Clive. Still in the fight? I'm thinking about it. I hate not being able to target my enemies. These blades were getting power. Not if we break them. You're right. I am not that strong, apparently. Can't rely on steel and load. What are you doing? Excuse me. Almost there. On your guard, he means to unleash hell. Still with me? I'm still debating that. Let's finish this. Okay. Finish this. Surprised I got that precision off in a good time. Oof. Oi. Yeah, wow. I don't know how I'm surviving this. Almost there! Woohoo! I didn't end up dying. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. Oh, now I'm gonna be sad. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. Ooh, spooky. Ifrit against Ifrit, let's go! I'm just not sure which one I should root for. I guess the more ready one? Or no, the orangey one, okay. Oh, the blue eyes, that makes sense. In the battle against your own mind, 'twould seem you have... Oh, I didn't catch the rest of that. Intriguing. Bumper! Okay, okay. Oh, we're back home. Oh, where's Torvald? The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There is no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Attaboy. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering aether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Oh? Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in so doing, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Okay? Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer. Oh, spoilers! Until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Defreet. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape. But I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There, I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth. Then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes? What are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Good boy. So I don't think it's necessarily spoilers if you've, gotten past the first, 5 hours. I don't even want to say 5 hours, but I don't know. It still feels like spoilers to me. It's not an endgame spoiler, but still. Despite all the hints and stuff. Oh well. I just feel weird about it. I'll mark it as spoilers on in the links below and on the upload. Oh, it's raining all of a sudden. So pretty. We've come this far. Now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Follow and try not to fall behind. If you leave Clive for any reason or lose sight, you may try again. Oh no. So far this is easy. Here we are. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me? Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds. Now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of dire need. Phoenix. Mm-hmm. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the Phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. Oh.
seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. May your journeys be fair. And yours as well. You don't seem the type to stand still. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and Valisthea awaits. Good boy. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else. Someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted to me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Giselle. Secrets. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. Thank you. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels. Until we meet again. Which will probably be in a few months. Pop! Whistle! Attire. You can now exchange MGP for special items by speaking with the gold saucer 10. Okay. Achievement unlocked, found the flame. Do I get a title for that one? I do. Wrong button. Let's go here. Up here. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today, apparently. It's fine. Alright. We're going to use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to do the coffer when I'm near a armory chest because I'm pretty sure mine's currently full. But for now, here he is. He's a good boy. Can he fly? He can fly! Alright, and what does this button do? Oh, you give him the loves. Oh, I love it. Loves it. Okay. And it's got the music from the game in there. Nice. Alright. And let's take a look at minions. Sorry, Chigaway Larva, I will be getting rid of you. lot of minions. Too cute. He's so cute. Alright, alright. I want to see what's at the end, what they have at the Gold Saucer. I went too far. Let me put down another timestamp real quick. Alright. This is where I want to be. Eyes clean. Let's just take a look. Speaking Gold Saucer Attendant. So, one of these guys, I would suppose? After this, oh, might be one of the scrolls. Land of Icons? No. Maybe this is the one. No? I'm not sure which one it is, honestly. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, it is the orchestra and rolls. And apparently there's a triple triad card. Doesn't list which ones are the new ones though. Which, for somebody who hasn't collected all the orchestra and rolls, that hurts.
Find the flame. So there's 10 of them. Oh wait, so is it all of them then? The Google says there's 10 orchestra rolls. That's a lot more than 10. Heaven Sword, yeah. But they're 20 each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, so these are all the orchestra rolls. The event. Okay, good to know. Actually, buy most of them. And the card is 200 MGP. Buy the card. Yep, there it is. Okay. Good to know. Not a card trader, but if that's there, then this is probably going to be purchasable at some point too. So that's good to know. Alright. And speaking of goodies, let's go ahead and go to the inn room and take a look at the new pieces of gear goodies that I got from this event. Alright, one sec. Just put the spoiler warning for those who wanted to avoid spoilers in the links, timestamps. Alright, let's go ahead and repair my gear real quick. And we'll repair this category too. What can we do for you this morning? Alright. Here we go. Use. Ta-ta-ta! Some have been added to the armor chest and some have been added to the inventory. Ooh. Alright, so I think because these are event pieces of gear, I can add it to the armoire. I don't need to do something though. So when is the armor chest? The gauntlets did. Alright. Sort. Alright, and now let's do this. You guys like that one still? Alright, that. Alright, so. Alright, you gotta come to the. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to come to the body, armoire, Median Gust, Gauntlets, Chaussee, what is it? Solarette, switch our feet. Alright, and save. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to get rid of the Power Ranger look. And now I'm a badass warrior. Alright. Alright. So how do I look? Badass, yeah, I thought so. Okay. And so that is it for the crossover event stuff. Give me one moment. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to Gil Making. The first thing that we're going to do is probably the easiest way to make Gil. And, you know, depending on who's looking for what, the value could be pretty high or pretty low. But we're going to look at maps. And I don't feel like going to the market board to see what the prices are currently. So I'm just going to go to where I know I can get a map relatively quickly. And if I don't, then I know the logs at least sell for a pretty penny. And that is in Lakeland. Not Lakeland, Florida, for those of you who are near there. But Lakeland, Norvrant. This tree grove in this area generally gets me a map within 5 cuts. Speaking of Phoenix. Alright, and here we go. And there we go. First attempt. There we go, we got the map. And now we're just going to go ahead and grab these logs. One thing that I do to typically make money is to basically just harvest up like 100 plus of a particular item, especially an item that I know that sells. And I'm going to go ahead and just chill out for about 30 seconds harvesting for those who are on Twitch. Then we'll continue to the next item. Alright, we're going to harvest one more item. Just these logs. But as I was saying before the ad popped up, you know, sometimes in order to make money, I'll just harvest a bunch of stuff, like 100 plus of an item. Just so that I have it on hand for selling, so that, you know, when people need it for their recipes, it's available. But that's not something that's usually fun to do on stream, so I'm not going to do that. Next, though, is something that's slightly less annoying. Well, not annoying, but slightly less boring. We are going to run around and we are going to gather orchestra rolls.
gather orchestra rolls or right now we're going to gather orchestra rolls, and then after this, I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I might run some dungeons, try to get some orchestra rolls from dungeons. Orchestra rolls tend to sell well. This way. I always forget where the Limsa Lominsa one is. You're looking for the black market trader. But in either case, you're looking for... always busy here. Orchestra rolls because... people like to collect, you know, their songs. And just like right now, it's kind of hard to find where the trader is. People prefer to just, you know, be lazy and use the market board. And you guys know what my favorite resource is when I can't find something right off the bat? It's Google. So let me quickly do that. I think I have the name of the company wrong. So I use the keyword Limsa Orchestra, and it thought I was talking about a city named Lima in real life. So that is funny. I'm looking for Bango Django. 9/11. Okay. And he's doesn't look like he's part of a trading company. He's more of a consortium. That's good to know. So in this little alcove, okay. Well, I would think it'd be this little alcove. It says lower the Mensa. Oh, right here. And that's still 9/11. Alright.
So you want to avoid all the gear stuff and either look at battle accessories or purchase items. Since the Orchestral Roll is not a battle accessory, we're going to come here. Alright, and we're just going to get one of each. Alright. I want to get one of each of the pets too. Pets are a little less sought after because all three of those are found in each of the cities. So it's not like you'll you know, if I know where the trader is in Gridania, for example, I can get the pets there easily. It's not like finding the circus generals, which are a little tough to find. Alright, I vaguely recall where this city's orchestra generals are, though, so I should not need the map. Or the, Google. Alright. Independent importer. Yep, we are. Let's take a look at the battle accessories real quick, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, New Hope. Behind Closed Doors. Oh, Behind Closed Doors, I guess, is in all cities, so that would be why. You can see the pets are also in all cities. I'm actually going to stock up on my Geishel Greens because I just realized I'm kind of low on them. Alright. And now we're going to go back to Gridania. Alright, and vendor here is right here. Black Rabbit Trader. Alright, Behind Closed Doors, the 3 pets, and the individual generals. Oops. Apparently I forgot how to buy stuff. Now, there are other orchestra vendors that they implemented not too terribly long ago. I want to say it was the start of this expansion. I don't recall off the top of my head, though. But they are over here. And right here, music roll vendor. So they're a little bit easier to spot. And they have these music rolls. I'm not going to pick them up for right now. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know if the Limsa or Ul'Dan vendors have the same stuff. But you know what? Let's go on a journey of discovery. Let me organize my bag a little bit so I'll be more news up top. Let's go on a journey of discovery and find out. So, Fracture, here, let's just buy Fracture. And let's go to... We're going to go to Ul'Dan again. So this music roll vendor was in the inn, so we're going to go to the inn. Well, not the inn. The tavern / Adventurers Guild. So we'll go to the Adventurers Guild in Ul'Dan, see if the vendor's there too. And see if the rolls are the same. Actually, I want to do something real quick. I changed the body motion style of my YouTube avatar. And I'm sorry, it just looks really boring. So, it was just acting weird throughout the first half of the stream. So, I just fixed it. So, I apologize for the boring YouTube avatar. These nuggets! Love it. Alright, so we're looking for... There we are. Folk. Yep, we got fracture, conundrum. So it's all the same, so it probably won't be as high of a markup as the others. And I trust that'll be the same in Limsa as well. So in that case, let's just go to our in-room. Potopa Potopa. I love Lalafell names. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to take a look to see how much certain things are. I'm not going to put everything on the market board right now. But let's see, we got this for free. So let's see, we're going to the inventory. How much does this normally go for? Always compare the prices. See, 36,000. And if it doesn't sell right away, it usually sells within the day. And you can get a new map every, I think, 18 hours. So that, if you have the time to dedicate to it, great. If you're like me and tend to dedicate like an hour or two per day, but don't have, the daily bandwidth to do it, then it's not quite as great, but it's still better than nothing. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and put this up since it is a free penny. I usually do 1 gil less than the lowest price for high price items like this. So 36,985. And confirm. Cherry bomb. So we sold these, or we bought these for 2,400. Let's see how much the bomb will go for. It's not too terribly much higher, like 3,000. And it jumps, but these also won't sell very fast. The mammoth. Most people are putting it up for a discount. People probably don't understand how much these are costing, or they're trying to bait so that people will put it up for lower than this. They'll buy it and then repost it at the higher rate. So this is something that you would want to hold off on selling, and also part of the reason why I was hesitant in picking them up. But the prices will eventually get to a point where I can sell it. A wayward hatchling, and that's the same. Alright, let's take a look at these orchestral rolls. These all sold for, most of these sold for 5,000 each. The one that we got from the tavern was 1,000. Let's take a look at the one from the tavern. That is a huge increase. So that would be worth picking up and selling. I'm going to go ahead and actually put this up for 14,998. And just as a general economics reminder, guys, don't super undercut. Just go buy a penny because you don't want the market to tank. All right. Now I am the C. Now these might vary depending on like how many people stock up, how many people gift them to their friends. Apparently I don't have a couple of these, so I might learn them and buy a copy and sell it. But for right now, I am the C. 60,000. 60,000. So it looks like this person picked up the Limsa items, and they have the market on it, so they can put it up for 60,000 with no
with no repercussions. Now, because Behind Closed Doors is sold in all locations, this is probably going to be a lot less. At 16,000. It's about 3 times as much as we bought it for. A little over, but still. A New Hope. We got 55,000, so not as high as the 60,000. With multiple sellers. Sultana Dreaming. 50 to 51,000. Multiple sellers. To the Sun. Alright, 54,000-ish, so fairly stable price, but still multiple sellers. Whalers and Water Wheels, 47, 48, multiple sellers, still rather stable-ish price. This is on the low end, and it's kind of spanning. So you see here, this one went from 41 to 20,000. These people are trying to undercut severely, and that's just driving the market down. And these two people are just hoping that these three will be sold up, and then people will go ahead and buy their items. Or, again, maybe people are purposefully undercutting themselves so that they can buy at a low price, which I don't understand. They probably don't know that they can get these rolls from the vendors for a quarter of the price. So I can only presume to guess what's going on there. And then Serenity. Also, about a quarter of the price. Less competition, but they're still not as high. They could probably go higher, but somebody chose not to, and as a result, it's on the lower end. So that's the orchestra rolls. And then what I usually do when it is time to make some money or, refill my bags a little bit, I do look at my sale history. Give me one sec. Excuse me. And I see what sold the most in recent history. Some water. Ooh, that tickled my throat. That was not fun. So Dragon Blood sold the most. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit more. And that's something that I basically have to go kill for. I don't know if you guys want to watch that. Maybe we will. Because, it is still RNG. And RNG can be kind of fun. So there's that. But I also have my other retainer. Speaking of retainers, though, one thing that you don't want to sleep on is your venture reports. Most of the time I get things that I have to donate because I don't have a high enough level in professions to desynthesize them. But your retainers can also bring you back some goodies that you can sell. So I do recommend leveling up your retainer and do the venture reports. However, I don't do the fates or anything that would give me venture coins nearly as often as I should. So I only have one retainer that does ventures. So just keep that in mind, that if you want to have your retainers do ventures, you have to get the venture coins. Alright. And let's take a look at to see what he sold here. Download Skin Codex. I crafted that one. That might be something that we can do is crafting. And then Potter's Clay, which is something that I gathered. Crafted, don't remember which. Probably gathered. Crafting in this game. I mean, we could do a little bit of crafting. Let's see what it takes from the Download Skin Codex. I need my Alchemist. Alright. I probably spelled that incorrectly. Let's just look up Codex. So this is the item that sold. So we need to get leather, nugget,
opalite and enchanted hard silver ink. This is something that we would have to, because it's cured, we'd have to buy that off of the market board. Same with that, I believe, or I'd have to get somebody from mine to get that for me. Same with that, and then I believe I can craft that, but the raw materials, yeah, requires mining, monster, and I don't recall. I think this is mining as well. Yeah, mining. So that would just require a bunch of runs to the market board, which is a lot of what my crafting is at this point in time anyway. Either that or lots of hours of what's the word? Just, you know, mining and chopping trees down, gathering materials like that. So I think the way I want to do this then is I will go back to the monk. And we are going to go kill some dragons to get some dragon's blood. Let me just double check. So I had done some runs like this relatively recently. Oh no, that's what I currently have up for sale. Sale history. It is called Dragon Blood. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So, we are going to go to Orthus Western Highlands, and we are going to just fight us some dragons. And then, if we do well, then we'll move on to another thing. And when I say well, I mean like, let's aim for 100. Let me move you over here. Okay. And the spot where ooh, you got the phoenix again. How appropriate. Is like around here, I believe. 1324 according to the Google. Oh, like I was way off. Up here. The Scythy situation. Okay. It was on the edge of the map, I just couldn't recall exactly where, so forgive me, guys. Alright, let's take care. Oh, wait. If this fate is just kill the bad guy, I'm not about to do that. Single fates like that are kind of deadly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my Geishel Greens. The beauty of this is not only do I get the dragon's blood, I will also get, I believe these also give me more than just, yeah, I just got some dragon skins. So, I can go ahead and just fight these guys, try to get the blood, and get other items along the way. The dragon skins do drop pretty frequently, it looks like. 2 out of 2 so far. It's very likely that it won't sell for a good amount. Okay, and I just got some dragon scales. It's not blood though. And I'm not getting any experience for this, and so a good way to help maximize my efforts is to make sure that I am in a class that will benefit from this, which I believe is my blue mage. So even if it's not a lot of experience, like if I was running a dungeon or something, something is always better than nothing. Yeah, so you see these fights are lasting a little longer. So it stands to reason that I should get a little bit of experience. I mean, he is 56, I'm 59. I think 5 is the point where you stop getting things for something. Yep, there we go. 26,000 experience. It's going to take a long time to fill up that bar, but something is better than nothing. And if you're going to be farming for it anyway, might as well. Unless you need things done, like, to be done very quickly, in which case, you know, by all means use the higher level class. I need to buff myself up, though, which is my own problem. There are a few other dragon types that will give you dragon blood too. I just find that this is the one that I prefer. I might try the other spots. Especially if I still don't get any after, you know, 4 or 5 of these guys. Granite Rain. I will say though, I think these are the lower level of the sets. There we go, we got Dragon Blood. Look at Google again though, I'm just curious. It's, no, it's in the middle. Okay. Lowest level is actually in the Turning Mists near the Google area. This is fairly good. If I stop getting experience, then I'll move to the higher level one. Right now, this isn't bad. I got 1 bottle of Dragon's Blood, so this is going to take a while. But that's RNG for you, right? We'll stick with this for, I'll say till 5. So a little under 30 minutes. And then we'll move on to one of the other spots. We'll go to the easier one. Let's see. Well, the lower level one. Let's see if that's easier. Easier, I should say. You know, if I had paid attention to that timer for that fate, I probably could have given her a tap like at 30 seconds and gotten some sort of reward. But too late now. Alright, more Dragon Blood. That's just a dragon thing. I don't know what dragon things are used for, though. Not off the top of my head. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what dragon blood is used for either, but it still gets used. Yeah, that 1,000 Eels did jack diddly. 1,000 Eels is cool up until you no longer have enemies that have around 1,000 HP. Alright, you know what? Let's see if I can create a game out of this. We're going to assign values to these things. So, hold on. I feel like, let me get a notepad open. Alright, so dragon skins, we're going to say 10 gold per, gil per. Dragon scales. Let's say 25 per. Because I don't know how much they are worth, but they seem to be less frequent. Dragon fangs, we're going to say 50 gil per. 2 bottle of dragon blood. How many? I want to say 100 gil per. We are just using guesstimates at this point, literally based off of how these seem to be, how versatile these seem to be. Sounds like, alright, so one thing. Skins. 3 things. And then a skin. A thing. 3 bottles of blood. Well, maybe the scales are rare. Maybe I'll just count how many I get from each of these in the 30 minutes and then evaluate rarity costs that way. I should, like, if I was smart, I'd also, you know, calculate how many kills I'm getting per hour or 30 minutes too, but I don't think that's necessary. Two things and one skin.
yeah, that was... I think I need to take that off my bars now. Three scales and one thing. Okay. Well, now the blood is the rarest again. I'm just straight up fighting him. Tactics, except occasionally boosting myself. Okay, I think I need to heal now. Three scales, two scales. See? This is all RNG, guys. All RNG. Alright, kill your light, bad breath. We're gonna bomb toss and sharpen knife, see how well that does. Ooh, one scale, 3 bottles, and one thing. Okay. The look. Right, a skin and 2 things. Two bottles of blood. I'm not trying to fight any ice sprites.
Gray skins and a fang. Two skins and a scale. Alright. We didn't get anything from that one. Boo. Alright, a skin and a scale. Run, 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 run! Have any experience food. At least for blue mages. Use the... It's for the experience food. And it has gotten a lot of experience doing this. It hasn't even been 30 minutes yet, so that's pretty nice. I complain it's going to take a while, but obviously I'm wrong. Alright. 1 fang, 1 blood, and 2 scales. Dragon's blood is definitely falling behind all the other ones. We can still catch up. That wasn't an interruption. I probably whiffed it myself, so... Yeah... You're interrupting the target like you should. Yay, boo!
bosom buddies! No gear, or no items again, though. Disappointing. I wonder if it's like a reverse pity system, like got items 3 times in a row, you just got 20 items, you don't get items for the next, or you have a reduced chance of actually getting items these next 5 mobs or something. Probably not, but I kind of see something like that being implemented, I'm gonna be honest. That was 2 in a row where I didn't get anything. Maybe it is a thing. I got 5 more minutes here anyway. Loom. Oh. Hey, we got a bottle and a scale. That could be a fun one. Alright. Look. Another one with nothing. I don't know why those two aren't bars. Sardine has no effect. Alright, bottle and 2 scales. Alright, 1 or 2 more. Oh, hi, dude. I'll fight you. No problemo. Sardine has no effect. Look into that. Why doesn't Flying Sardine have any effect? Disappointing. 3 bottles of blood. Nice. It's not the lowest item anymore. Look at that.
as well, though. We don't want to fight city. Alright, and 1 dragon scale. Alright, so let us add it up real quick. Let me open my calculator. Because I have, like, and again, these are assuming the costs or the prices of these items. It could be, like, way off. Actually. Yeah, it could be way off, so. But assuming the cost of these items and their accuracy, and just basically assuming the cost of these items based off how quickly they seem to drop for me, this would have yielded me. That would not be the accurate number. Hold on. About 280 gil just with the estimated prices. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to label this the Ice Dragon Arm. And now we're going to go, where did I say what the easier one was? Moss Dragon and Churning Mists. So now we're going to go to the Churning Mists. We're going to fight the Moss Dragon until 5:30. You're at 30:08. Okay. $30 over here. I might not even get XP for this because those dragons are at 54. I'm exactly 5 away. We'll see. 8. Did I get that right? Yeah, 38. So. Oh, they are like way up there. Okay. Okay, I see you, game. Lots of quests for my characters to pick up as they level through the area still, so that's 30. Oh, so I was looking for blood dragons. 38. So, over here? Oh, I was looking at the wrong coordinates. Oops. 22, 24. Actually, more like this. So 22, 24. So like near settlement. Monoxide. Okay. And there's a moss dragon for you. Alright, let's get greens up and running. Alright, let's go. So we can kill these guys if we get experience, etc. He tried to poison me, so bad breath to you too. So I do get experience, obviously it's not as much, but I do get loot too. Alright, so let's see. So Dragon Fang. Times 1. Alright, so there's another ad break going up for the Twitch watchers. I'm not actually going to stop this to pause though, because we have only so much time left. Plus, it's not like you're missing out on the story. Alright, one scale and one thing. You a moss dragon? Yes, you are. Good thing to know about this game is that there's generally like 4 mobs of the given type in an area. Unless it's a hunted animal or critter. So it does help with the farming. Might be 5 in this area though, looking at the guys in the background. I don't know why I cast Adder on him, that didn't make sense. Alright, 2 scales and 3 things. These guys might not drop skin, but we'll see. They don't have skin in the game. Sorry. That was a cute joke. Alright, 2 scales and 3 things. Okay. There's a fate, and it's just a kill the named mob fate. Again, I'm not doing that because those tend to be dangerous. Although, there's only 2 minutes left in it.
We might do it. I don't think he'll kill me in 2 minutes. Three bottles of blood. One thing. Alright, let's do it. If I die, I'll be very sad. Look at his health, it's barely been touched. Let me get the toad oil on. Let's see, this is why I'm doing it. Because I don't expect to actually win. But maybe I'll get something for doing it. We'll see. It's been a minute since I've joined a fate to purposely fail it, so I don't know if it is a thing. Maybe I'll have to have gotten so far before you get prizes, but yes, see, I did the experience. So cool. Good to know. Although my companion was running away from me. A lot of time for the dragons to respawn too, so very nice. That is nice. I am pleased with that result. Alright. Oh, hey! Finally got a dragon skin. I may need to reevaluate the rarities of these. Three dragon skins. Is there a moss dragon down there too? Huh. Probably has 6 spawns. Which is nice. I will say, even though it's 2 levels lower than the ice dragons, it doesn't feel like it's that much easier. Scales. He's a dragon. How is he not in my line of sight? Alright, that's 2 dragon skins. And now blood is technically the rarest. Say it's a rare blood type. I'll say I'm almost level 60 on the blue mage, which is pretty cool. Kind of ran into a wall leveling her, so doing this is helping a lot. Mostly because I wanted to level through dungeons, and my current setup is not exactly dungeon favorable. Cool. And I think I might turn Mondays into money-making Mondays. So, you know, I might do it on WoW, I might do it on Final Fantasy, maybe Palia. Though I already know, so I know that people aren't very happy with the fact that I do juggle between another Eden, Grand Blue, and whatever other gacha games I play on Sundays, so might not be a great idea for doing that here. What I might end up doing then is Money Making Monday on WoW. That's also when I tend to do my mailbox cleanouts. Generally speaking, it's boring because I also, you know, literally do my cleanouts, and some servers are more invested than others. I literally had 2,000 items in my mailbox this morning on one server. So I might not do mailbox cleanouts. But, you know, I might do like crafting or farming or whatever. I actually have a list of things. And I've been working on creating randomized lists in Google Sheets, so that could be an idea. Alright, track the scale. Scales are popular. The moss dragons. And then that way, for, you know, WoW stuff, you know, I can do that, and it's a bit more tangible because I do use that money toward something, which is the tokens. Whereas in Final Fantasy, I don't really use my money for anything except to buy gear to do dungeons with. And, you know, a lot of people are like, you can buy in the state, but I honestly am planning on ramping down until the expansion. So that's not going to help me. So I think doing it WoW and then just playing Final Fantasy, like today, basically. We're going to, oh, no loot. Boo.
do the event and then do like a money making day. Who knows? Maybe some days I like some of those money making days. I'll do crafting and show you what I do for my crafting. As long as it doesn't involve like sitting down and harvesting meat for an hour. Like I don't mind doing it because I can watch like a YouTube video or something in the background. But it's not exactly the best content for some reason. Not sure why. I'll say killing mobs isn't exactly much different, but at least we have the RNG of, what loot will actually drop. 3 things. Alright, 1 scale and 1 skin. Alright. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't have a hard stop today, so I can go a little bit after 5:30. I still want to exercise, so I'm not going to like spend a lot of time after 5:30. Just FYI. I'll basically use that time to calculate the money we earned during this particular farm. And again with the no loot. Maybe it's like if you hit 50 gold internally or something. Like with the sell prices, using these sells for 3 gil prices. And it's like, nah fam, you can't have more loot. That doesn't make sense because, it would have to be, I don't know, maybe it's like stair step level. Where it's like 50 gold, then 25 gold, then 10 gold, or something like that. We've just got 3 dragon scales though, so that's nice. I think at the end of this, I'm going to run 2 calculations, one using the prices for the items for the Icy Dragon element, and then one with the free tooled for this element, and prices for this are between if that makes sense to y'all. I'm not going to make you a billionaire by any means. 3 bottles of blood. Nice. We're at 26 bottles of blood total, by the way. Remember, we were aiming for 100 total, or 100 earlier. We're not going to get that by the end of the stream. But I feel like it's good to know the ratios of the items that you're going for compared to the other items that you're also going for. in a similar period of time. We did waste a little bit of time on the moss dragons trying to find them, but I also know we didn't have a full 30 minutes with the ice dragons either. So just food for thought. Might actually create a better, because Final Fantasy Square Enix doesn't allow add-ons, so. Oh, I want to mute myself, guys. Give me one moment. Forgot I muted myself. Hey guys, sorry about that. Got a phone call. But it is basically time to go ahead and wrap it up anyway, so we'll kill this last one. Actually, I didn't tally the last one, so 1 skin, 2 things, and 3 bloods. Nice. Alright, now let's go ahead and kill this last one, and then we'll tally it up. We'll use that range that I was telling you about before. I had to step away for a second. I just had a phone call that I had to take, and my phone apparently wasn't in the room, so I had to go chase that down. We'll go ahead and kill this last mob. Get the things tallied up. And yeah. Go from there. Alright, and tree dragon scales. Alright. So we're going to go... So the most we would have 10, so we're going to do 25, 10. Alright, so... Or... calculator. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, so... Okay, second highest was the thing. which would be either 100 or 25. So 17 times 25 is 425. That is a big difference. Alright, blood. Let's see. Blood's actually we're the third highest for both, actually, so there's no change there. It's 50. And then the skin is the rarest, so here versus the 10 it was originally. So, alright, so let me do that math real quick. That is a wider range than I wanted. So here it would be between 1335 and 3600 gil for that. So it all depends. And again, it all depends. Like maybe they're all closer to 100 gil each, or maybe some of them are actually being sold for 5 gil each. And that's not averaging the two sets out either. So, who knows? But it is interesting to think about. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kill this. This mob's loot's not going to factor in. Yeah, I will wrap it up here, and then I will be back. I don't think I have any plans this Saturday. Let me just take a I don't think I have any plans this weekend, so it should be a normal streaming weekend with the Potion Permit on Saturday. I think we'll do Ram Blue on Sunday because we did another Eden this weekend. And then next Monday will be MSQ Monday. We'll change to Money Making Monday, at least until the next expansion drops. And so we'll be making money in WoW. And yeah, that'll be the game plan for now. If anything changes, well, I try to publish the schedule on Fridays, Saturday mornings if I am running late. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week, and thanks for watching. Bye!